Good morning, or afternoon, evening, whenever you're deciding to tune into this. Welcome to another hypnosis guided meditation. For those that have joined before, you know that every meditation is unique, and the theme is always prosperity and abundance. So for those that haven't joined, 1 second, there's some audio problems going on real quick. All right, sorry about that. The speakers were going on in the background, so you would have heard an echo. So welcome again, and for those that haven't ever joined before, this meditation, being a hypnosis guided meditation, is really all about everything in your life. Even though it says prosperity and abundance in the title, when I break it down for you, you'll see that prosperity and abundance is really anything that you truly care about in life that you want to manifest and have a little bit more of. So whether that be prosperity being physical, which normally is what people get drawn in. I want more money, I want more of this, or I want to achieve more success, or whatever that may be on that monetary aspect. However, on the other aspect, one of the things that are just as important is prosperity, as prosperity is abundance. And abundance is everything else. So like abundance of good health, abundance of joy, abundance of happiness. And so really when you're thinking about what it is that you want to manifest in your life, it is a combination of these two things. You know, either people want to be healthier, they want more love, they want better relationships, they want, you know, more joy and happiness, or they want more money and more success and all of those things. And so why do some people find it easy to manifest or to have one of these areas in their life, or a few of these areas, and other areas are difficult? Or maybe yourself, you find that at certain times in your life, certain things are just in flow. And maybe you find yourself that you hit a road bump or a block or an obstacle time and time again within a certain area. And I say, okay, everybody can create the life that they truly want and have whatever it is that's in your heart's desire. But the problem exists most of the time within your belief systems. And what do I mean by that? I mean that deep inside of your mind, your unconscious mind, which really accounts to about 80% of your mind, is steering the ship and choosing what you pay attention to, what you think, what your belief systems are. And if you find that certain things are easy, you can thank your unconscious mind that you have a belief system inside that supports that. And if you find that certain things are difficult, you can also thank your unconscious mind and say, like, okay, you have belief systems that don't support that. But the beautiful thing is you can change that. You can change anything that's going on in here and have the outcome on the outside be different. And most importantly, have the inside feel differently. And so when we do these meditations, even though you do experience peace, you do experience calmness, sometimes even a divine connection to, you know, your higher self or true self, and those spiritual aspects that meditation can provide. But the basis of these meditations are really to rework your belief systems, so that as you change your mind and change your thoughts deep inside, you can allow yourself to shift. You can allow yourself to start to create what it is that you truly want in life by removing the obstacles that are standing in your way of what you don't want, okay? And this is done, hypnosis is super powerful. You enter the state of hypersuggestibility, and when you're in that state of hypersuggestibility, guess what happens? You become a sponge to shift. Because if I told you something in your conscious awareness, like this chair is red, but if I told you that this chair was bright green, you're going to tell me no. And you're going to tell me no over and over again, no matter how many times that I say that it's green, because you already know that this color pigment is red. And that's what happens in your daily life. That if there's an underlying belief that you're not good enough, or that something is difficult or hard, or it's for other people and not for you, or that these things always happen to you, it doesn't matter even if I told you or you told yourself that it was something different, because automatically, unconsciously, you're going to reject it because your belief system is different. Okay, now under hypnosis, that goes away. And so that you can absorb the things that are said and allow change to start to manifest. And so I want to take you on a journey today, deep inside, to work on a few things. And I think today's topic is and should be like an overall archingness of joy and satisfaction, so we can up your vibration so that you can find that you have more motivation, drive, and energy towards doing and creating the things that you want in life. And when your vibration is higher, you draw in and magnetically bring into your life those higher realms of feelings of good, joy, prosperity, and all of that. So we're gonna anchor in some joy today. And so with that being said, I want everybody to get comfortable. Now, comfortable can be, if you're meditate quite frequently, sit up. That's perfectly fine. Just like I'm sitting up, legs crossed or legs folded. Hands can be on the side like this, palms up. It's really important that palms are up in a meditation because you have little chakras in your palms, hands, and it's a receptive position, so you're open to receive. You know, if you cross your arms or do different things like that, you're in a blocking position of energy instead of an open position of energy. So you want to be open to receive. Also, if you allow yourself to, you can sit up, but if you at times find that you pull yourself out of a meditation because you get uncomfortable, because maybe it's a little bit, you don't meditate that often, or your shoulders or whatever, you don't sit in that position, or you have back pain, whatever the case may be, then I recommend that you lay down. In fact, most of the people that take the meditation lay down, so it's all about being comfortable. Because the more comfortable that you are, the deeper you go, the more you allow for the change to take place. So sit up or lay down, your choice. But I want you to get into that space right now, and if you're laying down, I want the palms to be up too, just as if when you're sitting. And so get comfortable right now. I'll give you a couple minutes to get comfortable. And as you allow yourself to get comfortable, I want you to take a few moments to just be aware of yourself. In this room, in your space, and gently close your eyes, because it's time to turn inside and allow yourself to escape. So breathe in and breathe out and allow your mind and your body to know that you chose to take this time in your life to work on yourself, to take this time to focus on you. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in calmness, relaxation, and inner peace, and breathing out any stress and anxiety and tension. And so take a few moments and just breathe. And each and every breath that you breathe in, just feel that wave of relaxation. And every breath that you exhale out, allow yourself to release just a little bit more. Taking in, letting go. Taking in and letting go. And so as you allow yourself to rest and feel a calmness, relaxation, and peace, I want you to notice how powerful your breath can be. Your breath has the ability to take you on a journey of calmness, relaxation, to melt away. But who controls your breath is you when you allow yourself to. And you realize that you can even control your mood, your state, your energy. So much can be dependent upon you. When you allow yourself to realize how powerful you are, give yourself that ability to tune in right now to yourself and to take another deep breath all the way into the pit of your stomach. And breathe out. Breathing in calmness and breathing out stress. Breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension. Continue each and every breath. And so as you continue to breathe in and you continue to breathe out, I want you to imagine that each and every breath you're breathing in blue, calming energy. Go ahead, imagine it for a moment. Allow that creative mind of yours to see that breath as being this hint of blue as it fills your lungs as you breathe in. Can you breathe in a little bit deeper? Can you expand your lungs fully and take in that healing energy? And allowing yourself to grab a hold of any stress, any anxiety, any pressures, anything that no longer serves you, that you no longer need. And let that out. And continue this process of breathing in and continue this process of breathing out. And noticing from the top of your head to the tip of your toes this wave of calmness entering inside. You can even visualize or imagine, picture, pretend that hovering right above your head, about 6 inches above your head, is this beautiful electric violet light. And as that starts shining down into your mind, eyes, nose, cheeks, jaw, circling down into your neck, into your shoulders, all the way down your back, and your stomach, and your hips. Releasing, relaxing, and letting go. And feeling this wave of relaxation flow through every cell as you just let go. And from your hips all the way down through your legs. And feel your body start to melt into the surface beneath you. You may notice for a moment that it becomes hard to tell where your body starts and the surface beneath you starts, as they merge and become one just for a moment. And you allow that awareness to expand beyond and beyond. Feeling one and a part of the whole entire room. And allow that awareness to expand beyond, to feel at one and connected to not only the room. Go ahead. Imagine what it would be like if you connect and you could feel a part of the whole building. Can you take your awareness outside of the building to the streets? Can you feel a part of the block, the city that you're in? Can you take that awareness even beyond to feel a one and a part of and connected to the whole entire state that you're in? And beyond, to the country too. And go beyond that. Take that awareness and see. Can you feel connected and a part of the whole entire world? You can if you allow yourself to feel that connection as you expand even more and more and more. And feel that oneness and awareness as you expand even beyond. To feel a part of and connected to the whole solar system. That's right. The galaxy and even the universe. And as you feel the swirling energy surrounding, being, expanding, realize that you are ever expanding. That you're not limited in this moment in time or your past experiences. That your life is this ever expanding experience. Just like the universe continues to expand, so do you. And as you allow yourself to feel that expansion, you realize that who you once were doesn't mean who you are or who you're going to be. And there's something that just clicks like a light switch that goes from dark to light, and you realize the limitations were just set one time in your mind. But we're breaking them and setting you free. To expand and to realize that what you seek, you can achieve. What you truly want is within your realm when you let go of all of the restrictions and the stories that you once told. The stories of sorrow, the stories of complications, the stories of perspectives inside of your mind. And it's all limited to just perspective when you allow yourself to really get, because any experience has multiple perspectives, in fact, infinity. And you can choose to see something as one way, or you can choose to see it as another, or you can choose to be open that there's multiple perspectives. So oftentimes we get ourselves down by life. Many times we find ourselves getting ourselves down about the state of the world or circumstances in our life. But what perspective are we trying on? What perspective are we paying attention to? What limitations and stories are we telling ourselves that we're living out in a self-fulfilling prophecy? Could there be a different angle, a different screen to see? Could there be a different perspective that you allow yourself to feel and to know and to do and to be? So allowing yourself. And the more that you allow yourself and you feel this inside, breathe in and breathe out. And just for a moment say, is there a different possibility for me in my life? Is there a different possibility? Is there a different story? Is there a different way to think and be and do? And as you open up to that, as you expand your awareness, possibly, with your permission, we can let go of any pain, any sorrow, any of the old. Because I don't know about you, but you've been there, done that. It's already caused you suffering and pain. The experiences have already been. Do you want to continue to hold on to those, or do you want to let them go along the way? Letting go. And the more you let go and the more you know that what once was has already been. And you've lived that experience. You've lived that experience of that stress or that pain or that difficulty or those limitations, whatever it is. Been there, done that. Aren't you curious about what a different experience is? Haven't you suffered enough? Haven't those limitations held you back enough? Isn't that the end of the story? Are you ready to cut the cords to the past and say, that is something that I've already done? And when you realize that you suffering for another, you suffering an experience after the fact is not causing any solutions, is not helping anybody else, is only limiting you and where you can expand. It's only limiting you and where you can expand. And so as you feel this and know this, allowing yourself to understand that today may be the day that you cut the cords on your past and you say, goodbye, that was then, this is now. Let's move forward in a powerful space. Are you ready? The more that you feel that, breathe in and say, I'm ready. Because as you look across your life, imagine your life right before you right now. Like a photo album. And as you page through and you go all the way back to the beginning, childhood, infancy, whatever, wherever you go, and you start to page through, you see the different stages in your life, the different ways. You can even take a moment and try to map yourself into that old perspective that you used to have when you were that age. That moment when that picture was taken, some stages seem so far away that you can't even imagine what it was like to think or operate from those perspectives. Because you've changed so much. And you continue to change just as fast, just as much when you allow yourself to. And as you page through, you see all of the different chapters of your life, the different moments in time, and you see how they were once there and how they faded beyond. And how you learned and you grew and you became different. And you realize maybe something inside's making you realize right now that you're not a byproduct of even the present or the past, that your future has infinite possibilities, but it's tapping into that energy, that heart space, to allow that joy to guide you once again. To remove any pains and letdowns. Can we change the way that you look at them? Can we see letdowns as learning opportunities, as protection, as a push in a different direction? As a sense of encouragement, as a sense of support, as a sense of whatever it is. But remember, there's always multiple ways to look at things. And the goal right now is to allow you to see those dark shadow areas in your life, to see them from a different angle, from a different perspective, to see what they're teaching you, what they've taught you, how you've grown and learned. So you don't have to continue to suffer. So you don't have to continue to go through that pain. So you don't have to continue to have that perspective limit you in what you can have, achieve, and create. So you're not that person anymore. You're not living those experiences anymore. And everything in our life leads us to another path. It's like Groundhog's Day or butterfly effect. You press the snooze one extra time and suddenly the course of events are forever changed as you find yourself stepping into yourself right now. And I know that many people want to change elements of their life. They don't want their life to be what it currently is. But I want you to take on for just a moment, what do you enjoy about your life? What do you love and appreciate and respect about you? What are you proud of? What little or big things do you admire? What are you excited or happy that you've experienced or done about who you are, your character, your personality? A person in your life that you're proud or happy or love. A skill that you learned along the way that your mind processes and thinks, whatever it may be. Can you find where you love and accept you? In certain areas, if you find it hard to love and appreciate you in totality. I want you for a moment to think about those memories, those people in your life, those skills, those personality traits, those whatever that you appreciate. And realize that the course of events and everything good and bad along the way helped create that experience, that relationship, that outcome, that skill, that talent, that fill in the blank. And if you changed anything of your past, there's a good chance and probability that that may not be part of your current reality. And I want you to think about that for a moment. If you changed anything from your past, there's a possibility that thing, those elements, that person that you love so much may not be an element in your reality. And when you get that, when you fully get that, you say that your life was played out perfectly for you. To be who you are, to have the experiences, good and bad, along the way that led you to this moment right now. And the more you can have gratitude and appreciation, it softens the regrets, resentments, and pain. And it allows you to let that lift off of your shoulders and feel a lightness as you face forward into your future. With this lightness, with this joy, with this realization that there are no limits. There's only expansion. Every moment of every day, you're expanding and evolving, you're experiencing new, you're learning and you're growing. It's part of life. That's just something that we always do. And you can allow yourself to find tune and focus on where you want to go. And you realize that there are no limitations. Only the limitations that existed inside of your mind, but right now you're letting those go. And allowing yourself to know that it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says, that other people's opinions are just their perspectives based on their past, not you. As you let go of caring so much of what anyone feels or says. Because this is your life. These are your eyes, these are your hands, this is your experience, this is your path. And you're free. You're free to allow yourself to move forward powerfully. You're free to allow yourself to know that in these moments and in this time, as you navigate one foot in front of the other, infinite possibilities unfold. Let go. I want you to take a few moments in silence and allow for a wave after wave of relaxation to fill you. With calmness and inner peace, with comfort and serenity. And I want that mind and that heart to connect. Realizing that there's always a different perspective. Maybe possibly from this moment on, you choose to take on the perspectives that fill you with joy, that fill you with expansion, that fill you with possibility. To allow you to navigate your life. No matter what's happening around you, no matter what's happening, you control your inner state. You control the feelings and you get to navigate. Let go and become aware of this joyous energy. The type of joy that you felt maybe at times when you just laughed so hard and other friends laughed and then you laughed and then you couldn't help but to laugh even more and more. And it was like this contagious laugh maybe at a comedy club or at evening playing games with friends, and you just go back and forth and laugh and go and go. That feeling. Remember that. Feel that, expand into that, remember that. That's right. You allow all of that divine energy to flow into you. Remember to remember who you are. You are not limited to any circumstances or your past. You are this expansive being of light and love, expanding as you feel the expansion of you connected to even the whole entire expanding universe. And how life continues to expand, you continue to grow, you continue to learn and move and shift, and how life continues to change and shift. That's right. With all of this, as this resonates inside, in a few moments I'm going to be taking you all the way back up so you can enjoy your week, your month, your life, whatever it is for you. But at 0, going even deeper. Each night, regardless of the day and regardless of the emotions that you've experienced, I want you to know that each and every night when you go to bed, you're putting a closing chapter on what was. And while you sleep, you process and you release and you take in and integrate new information and findings. But it's also signaling the close of that day. And when you wake up in the morning, you're waking up to a new, fresh perspective, a new beginning where you get to control, you get to navigate. And you always, no matter what, have the ability to control your perspective, knowing how to navigate and where to go when allowing yourself to trust in you. And to know that you can and you will allow yourself from this point on to have the life you truly want. The experiences, the relationships, many things. So let go. That's right. So when I count up from 0 up to 5, on or before 5, opening your eyes completely unsuggestible and wide awake. At 0, going even deeper. So each night, regardless of the day and regardless of the emotions that you've experienced, when you decide that it's the right time to fall asleep at night, you're going to fall asleep deeply and quickly and sleep well through the night. And in those early morning dreams, what are known as venting and releasing dreams, venting and releasing more and more. So you can wake up each morning feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, ready for another day, ready for a new day, ready to navigate your life for you. Going deeper down. So 1, closing the door to the unconscious mind, making sure all the suggestions are locked in and effective. And at 2, becoming aware of your body, because at 3, a total sense of positivity flood through every cell. 4, becoming aware of the room around you. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As everybody comes back, slowly wiggling your hands and your toes, and you can make your way up to seated position when you feel like it. A lot of different things might come up in the next few days for you. Just take note of it. And most importantly, over the next 24 to 48 hours, start to get clear on what it is that you truly want in your life. Part of manifesting and creating the life that you want is actually getting clear on what it is that you truly want. And so allow yourself to feel that, to know that, and to start to explore that if you don't know that. We have many different other meditations that you guys can join in on. You can look up liberateyourself.com and go to Liberate Hollywood or Emporium and see some of the different meditations that we have. Also, every other week you can join me here or look at some of the old ones that we have. Please make sure if this was helpful for you that you like, share, comment below. Have a beautiful next couple days and know that a lot of things are going to come up and you're ready. Have a good day. Take care.